Okay, so I guess I'm making this video for Medina Aquatics. Hey, Medina, what can I say? So I pulled these eggs a couple of days ago. Now they hatch, some of them. Now the problem with the hatch rate here, it has to do with the water temperature. Now, water temperature. I got it at 92, but in reality, these heaters, they'll be off by either 2 or 4 degrees. Now, German blue rams, they need hot water. Well, not hot water. I mean, like, technically their water has to be anywhere between 84 to 86 degrees. So, another thing, always keep the lids closed. And by that I mean, on my tanks, when I'm not feeding them, I was just feeding these babies. So yeah, so I try to keep the lids closed. What happens when you leave the lid open? It changes the chemistry of the water. Now, when you change the chemistry of the water, you change it way too much, you will kill them. So if you want to have success rate with your babies, always keep the lids closed. And they tell you, oh, water changes. You always have to keep up your water changes. Bullshit. Excuse my language. Look at the water here. The water sucks in here. For all I know, the ammonia is high. It's not that the ammonia is high. What kills them is the temperature. Needless to say, if the water temperature is too low, you're gonna kill them. Keep the lid closed. Water, I only add water for the bigger tanks. What I do, you can see the water is all murky. You can see that's full of ammonia. This guy should be dying, but they're not. Now what I do with the guys in here, it's the carbon filter up there. I change the carbon, and whenever I lose water due to evaporation, I will add more water, obviously dechlorinated water. I use safe because safe seems to be the best, and change the carbon filter. When you keep doing that, eventually what you're doing, you're removing the toxins without doing water changes a lot. When you do water changes, you will kill your guys. Every time you change water, look at the water quality here. These are the adults, and all I feed them is nothing but blowworms. Blowworms and branch shrimp. What can I say? What else? So yeah, but hold on 1 second. I'm trying to put some noise in the background here. Huh? Oh, the head. Okay. So when the babies hatch, okay, so these guys just hatch. They're not free swimming yet, okay? I got them in a tiny container. Once they start free swimming, that's when you start feeding. That's gonna happen in about 4 to 5 days. The minute you see them that they start free swimming, that's when you start feeding them baby branch shrimp. As you can tell, I got 2 shrimp setups inside of my tanks for the shrimp, I don't know, so they can be comfy, nice hot water. So it works, you know. You know they hatch every 18 hours, so you need to have 2, or depending on how many fish you're feeding, that's up to you. So the minute they start free swimming, this is what you do. I got some baby black rams in here. The parents, both of the parents, they carry the recessive gene of the black gene. Technically they look like they're gold, but they're not. They look red. I mean, I would have to show you the male that I have over there. But these babies in here, they started free swimming a couple days ago. Let's see if I can see it. They're right back there. You can barely see them with the quality of the glass hasn't been Well, the glass is not that clean, let's put it that way. Now, whenever you feed, you gotta remove the bubbler, okay? You put your shrimp in there, you add a squirt of shrimp, tiny, you know, I'm talking about like, let me see. Let's pretend for 1 second I got some shrimp in my sieve here. So you get a tiny squirt of shrimp, and you just add 1 squirt, that's it, okay? Now you remove the bubbler and you let them eat. Since they're so tiny, their oxygen consumption is not that much. So you let them eat. Otherwise, when you got the bubbler in there, it's gonna be moving the shrimp all over the place. They're not gonna be able to eat because they're gonna be chasing them all over the place. You let them eat. You know, you can leave the bubbler out of there for a while until they're finished eating. Now, whenever I put the bubbler back in there, I try to put it in the middle. Keep it in the middle. Why? Because when it's against the glass and the babies get close to the bubbler, they're gonna get splattered against the glass. All I see up here is a bunch of dead babies, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're gonna lose a lot of babies if you try to keep it in the middle. Either you can rig it however you can, so you can keep it right in the middle. If you keep it right in the middle, you're gonna see a lot more success rate, because unbelievably enough, your bubbler will kill your babies because they're so tiny. When they pop those bubbles, they're gonna go flying into the wall. Out of the water, it's a dead fish. So needless to say, but over here I got some more baby black rams. It took me a while to get here, you know. This is my 3rd generation, and in here I got 1 true black in there. There she is. It's a cutie. That's a male. I think that's another male. But I got, she's of breeding age now. But that one right there, that's what you call a dark night, you know. You see her? You cannot see nothing. Okay, she's a beauty. Anyways, so eventually I want to get nothing but the dark nights. So yeah, well, what can I say, Medina? Hey, I hope you liked the video. I hope I give you a lot of tips on how to keep them alive. But in here, like I said, all I do is add more water, add the carbon in there to suck all the toxins out of the water, pretty much, you know. But when they keep telling you change your water, every time you change your water, you will make such a drastic change that you will kill. And eventually, I don't care how much money you have, you will kill all your flipping fish. And then you're gonna be one sour ass pussy, because you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be whining as to why I'm not having success. Keep the lids closed. I haven't changed this water in like forever, okay? And look at my fish. And I guarantee you, the minute I would have changed even 10 to 15% of that water, let's just say fill it up, I don't know, up to here, that's enough to even make a drastic change that you end up killing some of these guys. You keep doing that repeatedly, eventually you will kill you guys and you're not gonna have nothing to show for. Got another breeding pair over here. These are adults now. That's a young male. And I got a cutie female in there too. She's fat, full of eggs. Anyways, yeah. Well, hey, what can I say? I want to hear your what you have to say, or I hope I help you out. Okay. Hey, thanks. Bye.